Good evening, dearly beloved. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sisters. Good evening, friends. Good evening, mommies. I want to welcome you to another Saturday edition. It's been an amazing half, about 7 months into 2024. The Lord has been merciful to us and we are grateful to Him. This is the month of August. I want to welcome you to August. It promises to be an exciting time, especially the way we started, and I look forward to great and many testimonies amongst us. Good evening once again. I want to welcome you all to another Saturday edition of our Health Forum. I want to thank God for everyone on behalf of every woman on this platform. I want to thank God. I want to appreciate the name of the Lord for the privilege it's given to us. Let me equally appreciate God um, openly on this platform for what God is doing in the life of women. Let me appreciate the name of the Lord for stepping in our affairs, working miracles in our lives, doing great things in our health. It is my prayer that the Lord will continue to show us mercy and everyone trusting God for healing. The Lord will meet with them. Everyone going through uh, health issue, one health issue or the other, the Lord will meet with you all. The Lord will send help your way. The Lord will support you, defend you, uphold you, and the Lord will give you testimony. Please do not give up. Keep holding on to faith. Believe God that God is with you, and then He is with you on the journey, and is going to give you testimony. Several other people, they have gone through this journey, this part, and the Lord has given them victory. Your victory is sure as well. Just believe it, have confidence in Him. Don't forget that His word says that He gives perfect peace to them who trust the Lord, to them whose delight is the Lord. It keeps in perfect peace. It keeps our hearts in perfect peace, especially those of us that trust Him. So keep trusting the Lord. He will give you all round peace in your health, in your life, in life of your children. Everything that concerns you, we experience peace by the grace and mercy of God. Thank you for believing in this platform. Thank you for showing up all the time, and thank you for doing the things that we teach and we encourage you to do. I want to encourage every one of us once again that what we do here is not all by ourselves. It is by the prompting of the Lord, and I believe that the Lord is set to do great and mighty things in our lives. Uh, Reading through Mrs. Olabisi's testimony is a pointer that indeed the Lord is a miracle worker. And reading through several other testimonies on this platform, not only Mrs. Olabisi's own, Madam Rita from South Africa, every other woman and girl that I'm not able to mention, and those people that are quiet and not mentioned, they're not even speaking about their testimonies, either the ones that are voicing it out or they are not voicing it out. Lord God knows, He knows everything about every one of us, and He's going to do much more miracle in our lives by the grace and mercy of God. Keep keeping hope alive. Remember that during while sharing their testimony, there was something I noticed about that is peculiar with about the peculiar with the women is that they are very consistent. They are very diligent, they are consistent, they are hopeful, they keep doing, because if you are not hopeful, you won't keep doing something over and over again for a period of 7 months, for a period of 8 months. Similarly, Madam Rita as well, she shared her testimony how she started her journey from January. She never gave up with hope. She gave her testimony last month, just 7 months. Mr. Labisi, the same thing, gave her testimony this month, and you can see the trend. The trend is being consistent. So anything about nature is not doesn't happen the way you use your drugs. Once it's nature, nature walks down to the roots, takes care of it, and begins to approach things and begins to build up like that. So you need to be patient. So for many of them who want quick fix will not help us when it comes to nature. We have to be patient, we have to be deliberate, we have to be consistent, we have to trust and hope in God. that yes, nature will help us. So the ingredients we are using, they are beetroot, carrots, radish, celery, okay? And the oils that we are using are castor oil, frankincense oil, and black seed oil. And if you have grapeseed oil, it's okay. If you have grapeseed oil as well, it's okay. Make sure your essential oils, especially the frankincense oil, the grapeseed oil, they are real essential oils. Please don't get adulterated. Don't let us be penny wise naira foolish, please. And see, because you want to get something cheaper and you're going to get adulterated stuff, please make sure you're getting secure where you're getting your thing. Once you know a place where you're getting a good stuff, I think you should just stick with where you get good stuff. Good stuff are not really easy to come by these days. There are too many adulteration here and there. So on that note, if you are also getting your castor oil, make sure your castor oil is hexane free. Hexane is Hexane. Why some people use hexane? Because it helps to increase the quantity of content that you get from the oil. Many of this oil that you get from this plant, they are very small, and they, because of economic value, economic purpose, it doesn't pay some of this. From the economic point of view, it's not profitable, so they use hexane to extract the oil. That way they are able to get enough content from the oil. But meanwhile, that will affect the quality of the product of the oil that you're getting, and that also has a negative implication on our health. So if you're getting your castor oil, please read the label. Hexane free, cold pressed castor oil is the best. Please, hexane free, cold pressed castor oil is the best. Also coconut oil and all the rest like that, a cold pressed is the best. Extra virgin coconut oil is one of the best. Is the best kind of coconut oil that we should get. Then if you are getting your grapeseed oil, the one I have is very small content like this. It has this set. It has a set content like this, but very, very powerful. Just few drops will do wonder. I got that. I didn't get them here. I got that to one and somewhere, so you can get it online, you can get it on Amazon, you can get any vendor that you know that sells good stuff. Please feel free to reach out to them though. So let me talk about radish briefly. The radish that is part of our ingredient. Radish is something that is not common to us. I see a lot of people asking questions like, where do I get radish from? And this a lot of that. Radish is actually reasonably cheap. You can get it from ShopRite if you are in Lagos, Nigeria, or you are outside the country. You are in US, you can get it for Walmart. You can get them from shops around. You can get it from grocery stores. You can get it for all food stores, and you can get them from different kind of stores that you have in the diaspora. In Nigeria, here in Lagos especially, you can get them from our own ShopRite that is Lagos or any part of the country. You can also get them from My 12. It's where in Lagos, Nigeria, you can get them from My 12. My 12 market or K2 market, you can get them from there. You can get them from the malams. You can. I also think that if you are also doing this kind of thing, you can partner with some of the malams on your street. So if you're going to the market and you're coming back, please could you buy this for me? Give them money in advance, so when they know that you're coming to buy, you can buy from their celery and all of that to make life very easy for all for us. So radish is a powerful vegetable. So I'm introducing radish to women on this platform because I know quite a number of people do not even know what radish look like. So today I'm introducing. I know we are familiar with some of our vegetable, but this is a powerful ingredient, and I'll be telling you why this is very powerful. Now, radish is one vegetable that is very high in vitamin C. Anything that is high in vitamin C is your good to go for any cancer treatment or for any infection treatment and all of that. So I was talking about the breast care challenge, and one thing I want us to know is that God is not in the business of causing pain for us, because a lot of women, they ask God questions, several questions. God is not in the business of causing pain for us. What, whatever happens to us, it's not because we've wronged him, not because we have done anything bad, or not because God is not God, or God is not faithful. Life happens. About when things things happen to us, the right approach is that we face it and face it hands down with God being on our side. Okay, we don't have to go through the route of saying, oh God, I will not do this for you, I will not serve you again, or why did you do this for me? It's the same God that we need on that rough journey that is going to carry us through. So we must never think that God is unfair anytime we fall into such temptation or such issues. Don't forget it said that to us that He will not bring upon us what this is bigger than us or what we cannot bear. I want us to have the right attitude towards anything that we are going through. So, for many of us that are going through certain health issues in our bodies, especially breast cancer issues, I want us to know that God hasn't forgotten you. God hasn't forsaken you. God is still the same God of mercy, loving Father, caring God, the same God that is very compassionate, and the same God that's able to carry you through and bring you out of this man. So you must not turn, you can't afford to turn your back against God. Remember Job. Either you're a Christian or none, you know Job. Job, when he suffered all those calamity, Job never cursed God. Even when his friends, even when his family, his own wives, they cursed God and die, Job never did. It was the same God that eventually restored Job back many times. So please do not give up on the God that is going to carry you through the journey, or uh, do not abuse, or do not, oh God, reject the God that is going to carry you through the journey. Life happens, and when it happens, we don't begin to ask questions. Why did this have to happen to you? As human, it may come, but when it comes, we must also respond back to, I need to fight this battle with God on my side. I will win this battle. I will conquer. I will overcome. When fear comes, we respond to fear with the word of God. We respond to fear, with the assurance that we have a God who can never fail, with the assurance that we have a God who can deliver us and bring us out of the miracle. We can bring us out of the pain that we may be suffering right away. God has never failed anyone, and He will not start that with you. Remember that. So if you are going through that, whatever you're going through in your body system, remember why you are on this platform is also a show. It's also a show that is involved. You see, I want to encourage everyone that is battling with issue of breast cancer, or anyone, that you are not going to die in this. You are coming out alive and well in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. By the mercy of God, you are coming out strong. Whatever you're going through right now, as you're listening to my voice, you're hearing the voice of God, representing God, and that God is going to minister to your ears and let you have rest and peace right now, that you are coming out strong, you are coming out victorious, you are coming out as a winner by the grace and mercy of God. You see, why God created this platform, He knows why, and he has brought you here for a purpose, and that purpose is what for your healing and for your deliverance, and He Himself will touch you wherever you are. Remember that He will never fail you. So the breast care challenge that we're doing this month is dedicated to everyone that is going through any health issues, any breast related issues right away. And we have decided to come up with to go through 30 days of 30 days of juicing certain juice, and the ingredients of the juice are well put together for a purpose, and they are going to work in synergy to help us to bounce back. See, the reason why we combine this particular ingredient together is not just because you just feel like combining them. And I will briefly be sharing with you why we put certain things together and why we are using some of these ingredients, because some of us may not understand why we are doing that. So because of that, I will briefly share the ingredients, the content of some of the ingredients, and I will share why we are doing certain things. Please stay with me. It's also a super food for the heart. That's why radish is very good for people who have high blood pressure. It's rich in potassium, phosphorus. It's also rich in so many ingredients like that that are contained in it. So it's very good for the heart. The heart pumps well. The heart, relaxes well when you roast radishes. So it's also radish is also good for regulating blood sugar. Amazing vegetable. So I am introducing it to you. I'm also going to be taking part the two ingredients that I make recently that had radish inside. When I got to know about radish, I was very glad that I put those ingredients in those products. It's an amazing vegetable. So I'm introducing us to it anytime we see radish, and they're fairly expensive. They're reasonably cheap priced. The time I bought 1 kg of radish, I was surprised at the price of the 1 kg of the radish, even right actually from the highbrow supermarket. So that's how reasonable. So let's indulge in radish whenever we see it. Now, looking at the combination of one, imagine we are now combining the radish with the beetroot, we are combining it with celery, we are combining it with carrot. These four powerful vegetables, they are amazing rich sources of vitamin C. Celery is particularly good for cleaning the blood system, for rejuvenation and all of. Carrot is amazing in antioxidant. You need antioxidant to wage war against the free radicals in your body system. You also need beetroot. Beetroot is another amazing food that is very rich in vitamin C. Do you know one thing I also discovered about beetroot is that beetroot is one of also the very good source of is an anti-inflammatory food that prevents the inflammations in our body system. Amazing, especially very good for the womb, very good for the womb area. Beetroot is very good for every woman, for the womb especially. And there is a connection with your womb, your system, your uterus, your cervix, and all of that. There's a connection of that to our breast. That's why when you are menstruating, when you're having you're ovulating, you feel it in the breast. So what's the connection? You can see that there is a powerful connection from that to this. When a woman gets pregnant, that's when you see a lot of stimulation happening in the body system. There's a connection, there's a powerful things going on, and there's a release of breast milk. There's so many communication going on, going through, because they are also hormone related system. And so we must be very intentional in ensuring that we supply this our body system with the right thing that can help. So that's why we look at food according to color. One of the colors that link with the breast and also with the womb is beetroot. So beetroot combination, carrot combination, radish combination, celery combination is a powerful combination of vegetables that you want to take advantage of. Let me go to the oils. Castor oil is one powerful anti-inflammatory oil. In fact, we are not diving into the ingredient, the functions and the importance of this singular ingredient. Not now. We're going to do a lot on this later. But I'm only touching on this so that you can know the powerful combination of the things that we're doing. Castor oil is one of the powerful oils that God has given to man. I don't know how it happened, but I know that it's a gift from God. Castor oil is anti-inflammatory, powerful anti-inflammatory. There are ingredients inside castor oil that is one of the best inflammatory content that you can ever find anywhere. It helps well with removing and flow of what lymphatic system. It helps to also drain out your lymphatic system. And we talk about your body are loaded with lymph. We have lymph all over the system. Lymph help us to not take off waste. Also, they help us to supply nutrients to those to the closer to the cells, and all of the removal of dirt and all of that. So these things also, these lymphs, they are powerful and they are help. Castor oil helps to remove toxins from them and to help them to drain out the waste from them. So it's one of the things that we do. So I see a lot of women talk about, I use castor oil this too. That's why we hear amazing testimony from women. So this is where it's coming from. Castor oil is one of the oil that I said is something you should have in the house. Every woman should have castor oil in the house. As I speak right now, I think I have about a liter or so in the house. And so when it's finishing, you replenish it again. Apply it. Don't let anybody call you. I know it can be sticky. Apply it when you're doing your breast care challenge. Apply castor oil to your breast so that it can help to remove toxins from your body system, swollens, um, what do you call it now? Inflammation in the body system, lumps, cysts, and all of that. Castor oil has been found, research has shown how castor oil has done a great job to help to reduce inflammation, to help to drain lymphatic system, and to also help to reduce and lumps growth in the body system. So it's one of the things. So all of these things that you're putting together, working in synergy to ensure that they are able to do a fantastic work in our body system. Frankincense oil. You see, it is it is a root vegetables that help to clean the digestive system. You see, when we're talking about um, what's it called, detoxification, we talked about the colon as one of the organs of detoxification that removed waste from our body system. Now radish is one of the ingredients, one of the root vegetables that help to clean your colon, clean the stomach, clean the digestive system. Okay, and anything that has the power to clean the digestive system is a one of the best vegetables that you can ingest, that can bring into your system. Now, what is that going to do? It will help your lymphatic flow as well. It will help to reduce those debris that clog up your colon, that may be represented, that any of your organs of your body may be have the representation in that particular colon. I mentioned before that every of our organ, they have their, let me call it, like they have their signature in your colon. So if one part of the colon is blocked, for instance, what if is the part of the mammary gland that is blocked? And if that part is blocked, that means there will be a blockage in your breast, mammary gland of the breast. There is not going to be a flow. And so when there's the blockage, there anything can happen. When there's a blockage, death is there, accumulation is there. There is what we call excretion and ingestion of the cells. The cells, they are living being. They excrete, they ingest, they also remove waste. When the waste are not able to get out of your body system, they get accumulated there into your tissues, and there's going to be a problem. It can create problems if it stays there for a long period of time. That's why we need to flush it out. When you have a lump or something inside your system, you want to get to remove, to get there. That's why the doctor will say remove the lump before it creates a problem. So that you want to flush out that, so that that thing can be out of your body system. So one of the things that helps to do that very well is radish. And so now, radish is also very high in vitamin C. Vitamin C, anything that is very high in vitamin C, of course, what you know is a very solid defense system. It helps to build your immune system. And once your immune system is solid, once your immune system is good, what are you saying? You are saying that your body is ready to fight any kind of invaders. When it comes to invade your body system, those things are able. Your body system, your white blood cells, they are up to task to chase those things away. What other things do we know about the? Do you also know that radish helps to clean the liver? Is also able to clean your liver, which means that your liver is the powerful, it's a powerhouse that do most of the powerhouse that does most of the detoxification processes in our body system. Your blood runs through the liver very frequently so that it can be a cleansing system. God is amazing. If you look at the anatomy of the system, you will see that God will actually intentional, put everything in place. There's filtration in the blood, in the liver. There's also filtration going through in the kidney. The kidney is filtering your blood on a regular basis to ensure that your blood system is clean. So when you the kidney is sound, the liver is sound, there is no reason why we should fall sick, not to even talk about having the extent of have all those damaging problems in our body system. So radish is one great gift to nature that's not very popular to us. Another thing we know about radish is that radish also a good blood purifier, helps to purify the blood. So when you are taking anything radish, you are cleaning the blood system. And before, of course, you know that the life of every man is in what is in the blood. If your blood is clean, then there will be a movement, good movement of oxygen in the body system. So you can be assured that you have a good body system when your blood is cleansed. And one thing that you can help you to do that is radish. Do you also know that it helps to prevent damage of the red blood cells? The red blood cells are produced from your bone marrow, and that is what supplies, that is that red blood cell, is that red blood cell. There's something inside that gives you that red pigment, that protein in the blood that gives you the hemoglobin. When there is uh what there is a less prevention of damage, because every 120 days your red blood cells are replaced, okay? But sometimes there can be a frequency over, frequency of the, especially for people who have sickle cell, they are sickle cell anemic, anemia patient. They have that tendency of their red blood cells, dying off much more regularly than the 120 days. And so this reddish helps to prevent the damaging process in that red blood cells, and as a result it also gives the opportunity for blood oxygen, increases the oxygen supply to the blood. When your blood is clean, of course, when the blood is clean and it prevents damage from the red blood cell, you should assure that there will be a adequate supply of oxygen in your blood. When your blood has a adequate supply of oxygen, you know what I mean? That's good health for you, because oxygen is very good. When your body is well oxygenated, cancer cells cannot survive in an oxygenated body system. That's one thing. Everywhere that good oxygen system moves to, when the proper cycle, that's what they call it, proper circulation in your body system, it helps to prevent a lot of damaging effect to the cells. Do you also know that radish also helps with the heart? Found frankincense oil to be a powerful uh, anti-tumor as well. One of the powerful oils that you can use for lumps, for issues, for swelling, for tumors is also frankincense oil. Frankincense oil is very powerful. That when you drop the 4 drops of it in your breast region, just to drop it, mix it with your black seed oil. You can put it, if you put your, for instance, you put your castor oil towards that your armpit side, to your breast, drop like about 4 drops on that breast region. It will penetrate inside, it will go inside, and it will help you to do. And you can hear the testimonies from our sisters. Lumping disappeared, lumping, 10 different lumps in the breast and armpits disappeared just by practicing this breast care challenge. Now, you want to also use black seed oil. Black seed oil is another powerful, contains omega 3, 6 and 9 combination, and they are very, very rich in anti-inflammatory content that helps to reduce any kind of swelling at all. Black seed oil can be ingested. I can encourage you to take in black seed oil, please, not castor oil. For ingestion, black seed oil, not castor oil, please. I don't want you to mix what I'm saying up. Don't drink castor oil, please. For black seed oil, you can take a teaspoon of black seed oil in the morning, and then later you can take like warm water on top, especially for people who have breast cancer issues. Yes, it's been seen to be very powerful anti-inflammatory. So, but the castor oil should be used externally, please. I do not encourage anyone to take castor oil except your physicians directly supervised you to use it, or your physician supervises you to use that. So please stay away from that. Now, I want to encourage you. Every woman on this platform, one of your targets to achieve before the end of this year is to ensure you get a good juicer in your kitchen. Get a good juicer in your kitchen. I teach and I try to practice what I also teach as well. I have a juicer that one way or the other, the thing kind of um there's this disconnection in the joining, so I had to abandon it for a while. But I needed to get another juice, even though I run a juice, so I'm trying to separate the office from, I needed to get a partner. So I worked on it, and I ensured that I got another juicer to ensure that enable me to make my juices as I want to make them. But please make it a project that you get a good juicer in your kitchen. So we will be doing inspection of kitchen very soon. So to check our homes to see who is complying, to know that you have gotten your own juicer. Okay, so maybe we'll do an exercise very soon and say, show me your juicer in your kitchen. So please, let's implement some of what we are doing here It's amazing at what God is, the way God is responding to us. God responds very well to obedience, to our obedience, and we can trust God for this. So I'm going to end the class on this note here, and let's digest on the ingredients, and let's us go on to do our breast care challenge. Our breast care challenge for this month is our juices, is our castor oil, using our castor oil, frankincense oil, black seed oil on our breast, and also ingesting about 500 ml of beetroot juice on a daily basis. Let me give a little caveat here. If you have low blood pressure, you make sure you check your blood pressure on a regular basis to ensure that it's not crashing down your blood pressure. But the combination shouldn't do that. The combination, but our body differs. So if you have a blood pressure, you may just want to take maybe a little quarter, maybe every other day, or once a day, or every other day, and let's see it that way. Let's see. If you have high blood pressure, this is one of the juice that you want to take very well, because this helps to bring down your blood pressure and also to help to regulate any heart related issues as well. If you have low blood pressure, if you have low blood level, this is one of the juice that you want to do for yourself. Uh, if you have blood blood sugar issue, this is one of the juice that you want to ingest very well. If you have cholesterol issue, amazing, this is one juice that you want to take to make sure that it helps you to regulate your cholesterol very well. And if you have any kind of issue at all, I want to encourage you, especially those people who have been diagnosed of stage 1 cancer, please take this juice at least like about 500 to 1 liter every day. If you have breast cancer stage 1, stage 2, this is one juice that you don't want to joke with. And also, I want to encourage you, if you have a breast cancer issue, cholesterol or anything, I want to encourage you to also do a lemon and garlic juice every night. Take it every night. If you have the power to do it, you can get our activated garlic and lemon juice and get them, and also be able to ingest. You can take them with that activated juice. We made them specially for that purpose. But if you are not getting that, please, you can do that on your own and get your garlic. You can crush it, put your lime inside, and also pour your hot water inside and drink it every night, especially for those people who have breast cancer issues, stage 2, stage 1 and stage 2. Whatever stage that you have, please, you can as well take it as well. But the activated juice will do a lot of activation in your body system. So you might give it a try. Give us a call or give us a message. We'll let you know how to get your activated juice. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any question, please feel free to ask your questions, share your thoughts, and then join the challenge. Please reach out to your friends on this platform, or every quiet one that are not doing anything, or they're not listening to voice note, you don't know what we are doing here. Please let us do the needful. And for prevention, is one of the best you can do for prevention. If it is helping, for many of us are not even having any issue at all, this is a challenge to us. Ms. Olabisi's testimony is a challenge to us. Madam Rita's testimony from South Africa is a challenge to us. If they're doing this much and they're having this much testimony, they're doing this, then those of us that are here on a prevention level should be able to do more. And then we should be encouraged that if it can help with issue wrong ground, then it can help well with prevention. You don't have any issue in your body system. You want to be able to work with God and also load your body system so that you can be able to work you work your body system, you build your immune system, and help able to wage war against any debilitating issues in your body system. I look forward to our testimony, great and amazing testimony this month, and I see God doing wonders in our health. Every challenge that we do is not to do it and stop. I see a lot of women do it and continue to do it on a regular basis. So it's not to do it for 1 month and stop. It's just to just activate us, or to make us to jump start on something, and they can build on it. And I'm really looking forward to see that every one of us, we join the stream and we do this challenge very well. Thank you for listening to me. I look forward to your testimony. The Lord bless and keep you all.